Goodness to you. It's Sporty King. And I always say goodness because I don't know whether you're watching morning, afternoon, or evening. But isn't it great to have good in front of your salutation? This is Sporty King, and welcome to Gift Friday. I created it because so often we hear people say TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. But I say, what allure does Friday have to the person who took their last breath on Thursday? So I use what I learned through Psalm 92 and 2. It is good to proclaim your unfailing love in the morning, your faithfulness in the evening. Thus, instead of using TGIF, I use TGIT. Thank God it's today. And then TGIT, thank God it's tonight. For to wake up, go to sleep, and have a chance to do it all again, all together again, is a wonderful and beautiful gift. Therefore, that moves me to the message that I learned from Matthew 6 and 34. And that is, so don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will bring its own worries. Thank God it's tonight. Today's trouble is enough for today. Thank God it's today. Therefore, let me offer you a different way of using TGIF. And that is, trusting God is free. Trusting God is free. Think about what it costs to be blessed with the most important gift of the day. Waking up. Doesn't cost you a dime. And that still moves us into realizing that if we take the T in TGIF and move it from the beginning to the end, we get GIFT, a gift. And what we should be thanking God for all the time, and that is for today. GIFT, God is for today. Gift Friday is the online sharing of one of my original poems that and its possible uses to inspire audiences online, in person, or individually. Each poem will be my gift to you if you'd like. So here, you'll hear me read it and share this week's gift. Then, if you like a copy of it, if you're watching on YouTube, on Facebook or LinkedIn, just email me at sportyking.com. Or if you're watching on LinkedIn, if you're watching on YouTube or my website, just drop your request in the thread and I'll send a colorful keepsake copy to you. All right. No charge, just an opportunity to share the poetry with you. This week's poem comes from my book, I Found Out I'm Living, an Affirmation of Life, a book about spiritual growth, reminding us that when we release our physical self, we truly find out just how much we're living. And the poem is titled, My Rainbow is Real. Now, as in all of my books that offers a story, this one offers a storyline in poetry. So first, I'll start by reading the introduction that walks you into this poem, My Rainbow is Real. One audience was a group of teenagers at an alternative high school. Alternative high school serves students that are pushed out or drop out of traditional schools. Many of these students just don't fit into the straight and narrow of high school. They may have no family support, maybe financially assisting their families, or wards of the state, or from orphanages, are spoiled little rich kids. Many are 19 to 21 years old and could easily pass the GED, but are simply rebellious teens that decide they do want a high school education, just not in a traditional building. During a session with a group of 23 young men and women, I offered to dedicate a poem to them. The only buy-in required was that they write their nickname and favorite color on a piece of paper, similar to how I do on my gas series, if those of you are familiar with that on Wednesdays, the Glue Alphabet series. 11 of the young ladies did it. We chose to create a poem that expressed how they felt about their lives. Because our lives must be filled with color, I painted the picture of positivity swelling in the hearts of these future leaders. And thus the poem, My Rainbow is Real. My rainbow is real. It sings in bold, majestic colors, grateful green, radiant red, prosperous purple, it's true. Glorious gold, berry black, and of course, bountiful blue. See, my rainbow is real. Its vision dances on high. My success and faith are a testimony, for not every rainbow is found in the sky. How would we live if we could start from the end? Would we open our hearts to appreciate the richness in life's lessons that mean more than material wealth? Will we open our books to only the chapters we needed, or realize that our completeness is nothing in and of itself? Tolerance, patience, understanding. Oh, if we could only see how important each person and situation will be to our success. We could laugh and enjoy the knuckleheads, liars, jerks, and cheats, knowing that they too are living out their destiny, knowing that we too are important to their rainbow. Fortunately, my God does not require that I start at the end, for he has blessed me with each morning's vision that I might flourish among his creation. See, my rainbow is real. My rainbow is real. It sings in bold, majestic colors, grateful green, radiant red, prosperous purple, it's true. Glorious gold, berry black, and of course, bountiful blue. Its vision dances on high, for not every rainbow is found in the sky. I'll highlight a few stanzas and show you how you can use this poem. First, grateful green, radiant red, prosperous purple, it's true. Glorious gold, berry black, and of course, bountiful blue. The first thing I highlight is that there was a duplication of favorite colors among the 11 girls. Yet, I also remember the duplicate smiles on their faces as they heard their colors given positive connotations. It seems small, but it's huge when you tell anyone, especially a young person, that their favorite thing is a big deal. You could slow a class down now to ask what people are grateful for. Connecting with green being the start of a fresh new day. What do they like about their radiant personality, or what are they passionate about that makes their imagination grow? I also use the colors in teaching them public speaking and interview skills. Each day we start with what I call a tone check, where they would have to say their name, their favorite color, and why it was their favorite color. Now, part of the tone check and part of the fear actually in public speaking and interviewing is sounding or getting the answer wrong. What these questions establish is a series of answers that you actually can't get wrong. I can't tell you your favorite color is wrong color. I can't tell you that what you like about yourself is wrong. So you've developed a confident tone of saying what you like. And then I ask them to hear that sound of confidence in their voice and commit to matching that sound when they have to speak or be interviewed. It establishes a tone of confidence. Meanwhile, as we're looking for our rainbows, here are the biblical meanings for the colors that these young ladies gave us. First, green. Green represents abundance, renewal, growth, and nature. It is a harmonizing, balancing, and calm color. Green is a healing color that gives healing energy to the heart. The spiritual representation of red is power, energy, vitality, dominance, action, assertion, creation, survival, and passion. When a spiritual sign appears in red, in your life as red, it usually represents that you are ready to take action on a new goal or project that you have been putting off. Being a personality color purple, you have a peaceful and tranquil quality and a quiet dignity about yourself. People are drawn to your characteristic, your charismatic and alluring energy. With your personality color purple, you inspire others with your creative thinking and your ability to deal positively with adversity. Gold has long been associated with a divine sphere both in pre-Christian and in Christian religion. The shine of gold, its indestructible nature, its malleability, and its relative scarcity made it an ideal material to embody divine qualities, but also expressions of human veneration of the divine. In the Christian symbolism, black denotes the Holy Spirit. It is the color of Pentecost, sent to represent the absolute, constancy, eternity, or the womb. And many have heard the saying, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Blue is the third primary color. It spiritually signifies the healing power of God. It is the most sublime subject and color which biblically represents the Word of God. Google and look up your favorite color and see how many ways you can use it. Again, imagine how much joy these young ladies received as I talked about their favorite color. So let me also spotlight the line, how would we live if we could start from the end? Have fun with that thought and then get over it. How would you live if you could start your life from now and then go backwards? How would you live? You see, we don't get to do that. Yet we do get to say, all things work together for the good of God. We even get to believe it when we look at some of the trials and tribulations that we went through. So as the poem continues, we could laugh and enjoy the knuckleheads, jerks, liars, and cheats, knowing that they too are living out their destiny, knowing that we too are part of their rainbow. See, everything that has happened, all those people, you say, oh, what a jerk. And now what was the lesson you got from that jerk? Remember, we can learn more from a negative role model than we can from a positive role model sometimes, because the negative role model helps us say, I won't do that. I won't be like that. Whereas the positive role model sometimes gives us the doubt. I don't know if I could do what they did. So learn from the knuckleheads, jerks, liars, and cheats. Well, fortunately, my God does not require that I start at the end. For he has blessed me with each morning's vision that I might flourish among his creation. Now, this is actually part of my morning meditation. I always say, Lord, thank you for waking me up and allowing me the vision that I might flourish among your creation. So I close out my first repeating of the chorus. See, I close out by first repeating the chorus. See, my rainbow is real. It sings in bold, majestic colors, grateful green, glorious gold, and of course, bountiful blue. Grateful green, radiant red, and of course, don't try to memorize. Grateful green, radiant red, prosperous purple, it's true. Glorious gold, berry black, and of course, bountiful blue. My vision, its vision dances on high. For my success and faith are a testimony, for not every rainbow is found in the sky. And then secondly, I remind you of the lesson. What this does is remind you of the lesson that life is real. Don't just look for rainbows when it rains. Know that the blessing is often not as far away or as untouchable as we may think. Sometimes it's right in front of us and beautifully dressed in many colors in as many colors as we need in our lives. Keep your rainbow real. TGIF. TGIT, thank God it's today. Thank God it's tonight. Thank you for joining me for Gift Friday. If you'd like a copy of the poem, don't forget to use these ways to do it. P.S. By the way, if you're on Facebook or LinkedIn, the reason I say email it to your request to me at sporty@sportyking.com, because that way, when I send it, it won't come to your firewall as spam. I'll be replying to you. Then in future times that I send something to you, it'll automatically get through your firewall. You got to know how to beat technology as well. Thanks for joining me on Gift Friday. Remember that God is for today. Have a wonderfully safe weekend and keep your colors shining and sharing. I'm Sporty King. Ciao.